Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video I want to show you Island Nico's number 3 Wild Odd Rogue. So, I hit Legend with this deck today. I did it over an 8-hour period. So basically, here are some of my stats, as you can see here. I had a 71% win rate, 130, lost 12. As you can see, I lost against 2 Warlocks, losing to Paladins. I also won about 8 games on my phone, which you don't see here. But what you can see is I'm queuing into a lot of Priest, a lot of Shaman, and it's been working out really, really well. Now, what makes this list special? Because Odd Rogue kind of dropped out of the meta a little bit. There are 4 new cards that you're going to see in here. Not so much new, but cards that we don't see that often. And the first one is the Magic Carpet. So there's a lot of flood decks in the meta, specifically talking about Murloc Shaman, Aggro Druid, it even helps with Odd Paladin. So just that 1/6 body is really good, and getting all your little 1-mana dudes, giving them rush, is also really powerful. Especially with the lackeys off your Evil Miscreant. It's just I find it's a really nice card. I was skeptical of it at first, but it turns out to be pretty good. You've also got Snip Snap in the deck. Now there's one other mech, there's Ziliax. I've never been able to magnetize a Snip Snap onto a Ziliax. Usually you just slam it down as a 3-mana body, and it's just a good minion. It's really difficult to remove. Okay, there's the Miscreant. So let's go ahead here and go one of these. And one of these. I don't want to play all 3 1-drops because he might run Maelstrom Portal, and also I want to keep a 1-drop to combo with the Miscreant on turn 4. Now the final card, and this is my favorite in the deck, is the Shadowcaster. I don't know why people weren't running this before, because it's absolutely insane. Comboing it with Loatheb is incredible. If you want to auto-win against a control deck, you Loatheb on 5, and then Shadowcast at the Loatheb on 6, and then play it for 1 mana. Just super powerful. I'm going to go ahead here and go with the Miscreant. I'll leave a couple Murlocs up, because it's kind of weak to play 2 deckhands. Okay, and even getting the Shadowcaster on the Fungalmancer is nuts. Like, it's just an incredible card. I don't think 2 of is good, but I think 1 of is really strong. So Shadowcaster has been stealing wins. If you're having trouble against Big Priest, having trouble against Quest Mage, that is the card to play. It is just out of control. Okay, so there are our lackeys. I don't want a Skulker, so let's go ahead and discover a spell. Shadow Step on my Miscreant seems pretty good. Not gonna lie there. Let's go ahead and hit there. There. Let's bounce it back. Okay. If it's a Doomsayer, that's okay. Oh. Hello, hello. Okay, let's do this one. Nice. I don't have any Murlocs in my deck, but that's kind of cool. And I think that's good. It's a good turn. Yeah, I mean, and then even though Miscreant got nerfed to a 1/4, it really doesn't matter. The lackeys are just so ridiculous. I couldn't run this deck without them. Well, here's our friend, the Magic Carpet. However, I think Fungalmancer is a lot better here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And even without the magic carpets, you're pretty favored against Murloc Shaman anyway. Because a lot of the Murlocs have 2 health, the 2-attack weapon really comes in handy. Oh, there's the portal, okay. They usually run 1 portal. Oh no! Oh no! This is really bad. Okay. Well, we can kind of dodge out of it with the Fungalmancer. That's a bit of good news. I really don't want to lose my Khadgar, though. Oh well. Do it this way. Just go ahead and just dagger. I think it's fine to hit. We're pushing lethal next turn. We win. I mean, if he devolves, I get 2 4-drops and a 3-drop. It's pretty good. I feel like with Murloc Shaman, it used to be really, really good, but people got used to playing against it. It's a very... You know what to expect, especially with the everything. So I feel like even though the deck is still pretty good, it's easier to play around now that the list is more finalized and we're used to it. We'll do another one. Wow, look at those queue times. 1 second to 7 minutes. So while we're waiting for that beautiful queue, let's talk about mulligans. For those of you who don't know how to mulligan for Odd Rogue, it's quite straightforward. With the exception of patches, you always want to keep your 1-drops against all matchups. You want to keep your Evil Miscreant only in aggressive matchups, so you'd keep it against, say, Paladins, Shamans, maybe even Mage is fine. Your Hench Clan Thug you always keep. I don't personally like keeping the Magic Carpet, but maybe you could consider keeping it against an Odd Paladin. Shady Dealer, you want to keep this against control matchups. Even playing it without a pirate is perfectly fine. 3 mana 4/3 is nothing to scoff at. I personally don't keep SI Agent ever. Some people like to keep it on the coin. I don't keep Snip Snap. I don't keep Skulker. I might keep it on the coin against a Paladin, but even then I'm a bit hesitant. I also don't keep Loatheb. I'm debating whether you should keep Loatheb if you've already got Shadowcaster in hand against a really slow matchup, but I think that's probably a bad idea. And all the other cards I don't think we should be keeping. There we go. We got our game. Okay, ooh, Deltron 0. He got Legend. He was, when I played him yesterday, he was rank 1. Okay, so Deltron plays Murloc Shaman. So let's keep... I'm going to keep both 1-drops. Okay, his hand's okay. We're on the play, like we have coin, so that's always a disadvantage. Oh, he's even Shaman now, okay. He changed it up. Okay. Let's see what we have. Okay. Good start. Okay, so the logic here is we're probably going to weapon up next turn, and we'd like our weapon to be nice and big. If we get Maelstrom Portal, it's kind of bad for us, but we do have Coin Agent, or even Coin Buccaneer Hero Power, depends what comes out. Web Spinner, that's not fair. Oh, but you know what? You need to keep the coin for the Vile Spine Slayer against the Even Shaman. So we'll just go ahead here and do that trade. Okay, please no totem golem. That's okay. I can work with that. Now what that also tells me is that our opponent does not have a 4-drop for next turn, or there's no way they would have overloaded there. So the question is, do I throw out the coin now? I think this is our time to steal the board. So I'm okay with it. Because we're not going to see a big threat next turn. Okay. So next turn we could Firefly Agent, or we might just Buccaneer Firefly Hero Power. Okay, there's the eel. It's a bit annoying, but we have the Buccaneer. It's okay. It's okay. It's a shady dealer. You also want to think about positioning sometimes. So in this case, I'm actually going to put the Firefly in the middle here. If I top deck because if I top deck a Fungalmancer, I want to have the Buccaneer live. But I mean, he's probably going to smack into it anyway. But it's always good to do it just as a habit. Always think about Fungalmancer. Okay, well, we can't do our little coin Vilespine trick anymore. But it looks like SI Agent's coming down. Let's lower there. Oh, so he was pausing there to think about Darkhind Skulker. Okay, let's get the agent out. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a activator now for the Slayer, but we're in a bit of a rough spot. So this is the best we can do.
Justice is mine.
So we're really hoping we don't see a big threat here. And if we do see a big threat, there's a 1 in 5 chance we'll draw the 1-drop we need. Okay, that's not a big threat. That's good news. Oh, we got the 1-drop anyway. Okay, let's go with a Swashbuckler. Ooh, that might be useful later. But for now, I need to fight for board. So we'll play the dealer, hero power, hit there and there. We still have our 1-drop activator for the Vilespine. I mean, it doesn't have to be a 1-drop. It could, but because we're only running odd cards, it's going to be a 1-drop turns 6 and 7, and then 3 drops turn 8 and so on. Okay, there we go. We can deal with that. I don't think we're going to see a Sea Giant. No, we just don't have the mana. That's okay. It's pretty good. It is double threats, though. The Fire Elemental is quite devastating. So we'll go ahead here and play our Slurper. Okay. I'm going to check out the spell first, just to see what it is. Ooh. I think it's Eviscerate. Okay. Now we got to start thinking about health total. I'm pretty sure that Fire Elemental is going to be at 4 health on my turn. He didn't hero power. What does that mean? Ah, Aya. Okay. This is a bit scary. This is a tad scary. I don't think we win now. Yeah, because I gotta whack there, and then go like this and here, and now it's 5, 6, 8. I'm sure he has 4 damage. Even if he doesn't have the 4 damage, the correct play here is for our opponent to go all face. Yikes. Now they don't trade. No. Oh dear. Life Drinker? Wow. Wait. That was 5, 6. He was 1 off lethal. Interesting. Well, we lost anyway, but we can go out in style. Oof. Let's try another one. So let's talk about tech options. So there are definitely some tech options here. Some cards that are missing, cards you might want to add in. So you'll notice that there are no Ironbeak Owls in this list. I personally don't like Ironbeak Owl, but you might want to put 1 in. 2 is super overkill though. So you might want to consider trading the Shady Dealer out for an Ironbeak Owl. You'll also notice that South Sea Captains are not in the deck. So if that's the card that you personally have a lot of success with, again, you might want to take out your Carpets. You might want to take out a Shady Dealer just to get those captains in the deck if you want to. Dr. Boom is also a consideration for control decks. So you could consider, taking out a Carpet for Dr. Boom against some very slow decks. Especially if you're queuing into a lot of mage. A lot of the time you pop their ice block, and then say it's a Exodia mage, like a traditional freeze mage. Well, then if you've got your boom bots and the Doomsayer, then the boom bots can still kill your opponent. Similar thing with against the quest or the cyclone mage. You might pop the ice block, and then you've got the boom bots, but then they can't do the little flame waker thingy because they have this chance of the boom bots killing themselves. So, maybe Dr. Boom is a card you'd want to try out as well. As for good and bad matchups, so some bad matchups for the deck. Jade Druid is a terrible matchup. I think Aggro Druid is okay. You will just literally destroy any hunter you queue into. Hunters are free wins. Sorry, doing. Mages, this specific build is designed to have a good chance against the Quest Cyclone Mage. And that's typically the only mage you see on the ladder. I think you're about 50-50 against Paladin, maybe slightly favored. The deck decimates Big Priest. It's really strong against Big Priest. As long as they don't get a Barnes into a Yashaj, into a statue, you're okay. Even a Barnes into a statue, you can still win quite easily. As we saw against Shaman, you're favored against Murloc Shaman, but against even Shaman, I think it's like a 50-50. It's a pretty dull matchup to play, I'll be honest. Against other rogues, so what are the other rogues you're going to be seeing? You're going to queue into, as you can see, only 7% of my opponents were rogues. Hilariously, I lost to a Kingsbane rogue at one point, but pretty much all the rogues I queued into were odd rogues. As for warlocks, I'm surprised that it's such a small percentage of warlocks here, but I do think you're favored against warlocks. As long as they don't do their little Void Caller in the Void Lord shenanigans, you're okay. And as for Warrior, Odd Warrior is a horrible matchup. You're going to have a really rough time winning that one. And actually, Pirate Warrior isn't that good either. Pirate Warrior it's not so much that it's faster than Odd Rogue, it's just they can pile on damage with the weapon. And since you've got no access to easy taunts or easy heal, The Pirate Warrior matchup actually isn't that good. Okay. We have a Paladin. Okay, so against the Paladin, I'll just keep the deckhand and the Thug. We always assume odd Paladin. And this is a decent hand to deal with an odd Paladin. Okay, opponent is greeting us. So turn 1 is going to probably be a deckhand. Oh, never mind. Now this is how you beat an odd Paladin on the play. You coin out the Firefly and the Elemental. Because you're horribly unfavored against Paladin on the coin, but when you can do this on 1, it's amazing. Because now I can basically kill everything here. It's really strong. I'm not even going to pirate yet. Because the only way you beat the odd Paladin is to get your board out faster than them. And that's not easy to do. Odd Paladins have this lovely card called Muster for Battle, which usually wins them the game. So we're still not in the best spot yet, but we're getting there. Do I go triple 1-drop? It's very tempting. It'll give me 4 minions on the board. Let's see what we get off the Burglar first. Duel. Okay. Well, we do a trade here. I'm going to hold back on the Buccaneer. Because, first of all, I don't really have a good turn on 4. And secondly, the Steward of Darkshire can be taken out nicely with the Buccaneer. Duel could be interesting. Okay, so no Steward. That's good. Okay. There is our Never Surrender. Oh dear. That is very annoying. We need to top deck a Miscreant. Well, I mean, Skulker next turn is still good. Let's just play things for board. This is a pretty weak turn, but I think it's okay. Quartermaster is quite awful. But I didn't see the point in hero powering because I wasn't able to actually kill a minion. If he does have the Quartermaster, he might be considering it's not worth it just for the 2 minions. The way that we lose here would be a Steward into hero power. That'd be very difficult to deal with. Okay, it's fine. Okay. No funny business. I feel like this is a hero power pass turn. Deep Thoughts by Jai8821J. Oh no! Our opponent disconnected. Well, now it's just not fair, right? Now we're just cheating. Oh, what's even more disgusting is I can Shadowcast to that Skulker. Well, this is not a fair win, is it? Oh, he's back. Welcome back. Now I get to show off the power of Shadowcaster. So good. So very, very good. So disgusting. I've actually never done that before. I've never managed to do the Skulker Shadowcaster play. Uh-oh. Opponent's mad. I'd be mad too if I disconnected. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this. Do I just smack him in the face? Kinda want to. Now that level up's not a card. That's fine. We have another fungal. We've seen both protectors come down. If for some reason there's a taunt, we can Shady Dealer Vilespine. Second Quartermaster would enable a couple good trades. Okay, so there's second Blessing. What are we gonna see here? Okay. Can opponent clear? Answer is yes. Okay. No! Oh, that's so unfair. Oh, that's not fair at all. Okay, I can't play duel because of the secret, but I can do this. Okay, so now what happens? We're gonna see. I think you go a trade there, because then it's still alive. Cleaver, yikes. Okay, he's gonna smack. That makes sense. Okay. I believe we have lethal. Woohoo! So yeah, I've been having a ton of fun with this deck. I'm going to try and grind up as high legend as I can. If you want to try it out, the code is in the description below. Otherwise, thank you for your time watching this video today. If you want to support the channel, you can click that subscribe button below. Even click the notification bell so you get a little message when a new video is up. And until next time, hope to see you again.